already know the enjoyment and relaxation a lake can bring on a hot summer day. From boating to fishing to paddling to swimming, there are lots of activities to entertain us. Most of these pastimes, however, keep us at the surface of the lake. Have you ever wondered what's happening down below? If so, let us take you down to the colder waters. Let's find out what life is like for fish and plants living in the depths. As the sun warms the lake in spring, shallow waters are heated faster than the depths. Warm water is lighter than cold water, so it floats on the surface, while cooler, denser water settles below. Wind and waves stir the surface layer, but its mixing only goes so deep. The result is two distinct layers of the lake, a warm surface layer and a cold bottom layer. Between these, a transition zone, the thermocline, has temperatures that drop sharply with depth. In Beaver Lake, the surface layer may reach 80 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. Waves mix oxygen from the air throughout this zone, and bright sunlight powers plants and algae that form the base of the food chain. As a result, many lake creatures live here, flourishing off the productive shallow waters. The ideal conditions for feeding and reproducing build a rich ecosystem in the warm waters. But not all organisms prefer the heat. Walleye and crappie, for instance, often move deeper when the surface gets too warm. Early in the summer, we find them lingering over fish cribs in 5 to 10 feet of water. Later, when the surface layer has heated up, they move to deeper waters, below the warm surface waters to the thermocline. This zone is obvious to a diver, as the temperature drops nearly 2 degrees Fahrenheit with each foot of depth. Many microscopic organisms inhabit this layer. Suspended particles such as algae, bacteria, and their byproducts call this layer home, as the water density in the thermocline matches their own. Schools of baitfish feed on these particles, and largemouth bass, northern pike, and large schools of bluegills follow suit. It's hard to know whether the temperature or the food draw these fish to the thermocline, but their abundance is striking. Below the thermocline, the lake turns cold and inhospitable. Temperatures hover around 51 degrees Fahrenheit, the same temperature as the groundwater that feeds Beaver Lake. Very little light reaches this depth. As a result, plants do not survive below about 30 feet. Without photosynthesis, oxygen levels fall. And because the thermocline prevents mixing with the surface, the deepest waters often become oxygen depleted. Some plankton, invertebrates, algae, and bacteria can survive down here. But otherwise, the summer depths are void of the life that you are used to seeing at the surface. Exploring beneath the surface of a lake reveals a hidden world far more complex than it first appears. From the warm, sunlit shallows teeming with life, past the thermocline, and to the cold, dark depths, each layer has unique conditions that dictate where fish, plants, and plankton are distributed. So the next time you find yourself on the water, take a moment to imagine and appreciate the layered, watery world beneath you.